What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Contrary Lurantis. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen Contrary Enamorus up on the ladder, along with Grimmsnarl, to be able to end up using moves like Parting Shot and Scary Face to be able to raise their stats because of what Contrary does. And if you guys haven't used Contrary, basically what it does is take any stat change to the Pokemon and do the complete opposite. So, for instance, with Parting Shot, it ends up lowering the special attack and the attack by one stage, but instead, if it goes into Lurantis, it will end up raising its attack and special attack by one stage as well. And that's not just limited to things that other Pokemon do into Lurantis, it's stuff that Lurantis can do to itself as well. So for instance, with Leaf Storm, if we ended up using Leaf Storm into a Pokemon, typically it would end up lowering the special attack by 2 stages, but instead, because of Contrary, it will end up raising it by 2 stages. So that will only make it stronger. And that means moves like Terra Blast, which if we end up terrestrializing into a water type, will obviously become a water type move, and Pollen Puff will become even stronger after we use Leaf Storm. And of course, if we do terrestrialize into water, we will have a super effective move into a type like fire, which is something that is usually super effective against grass. So having something like that in the back pocket is extremely nice. Now, since Lurantis really isn't a fast Pokemon, it does need to be under Trick Room, which is why we do have Cresselia out there to be able to set the Trick Room, as well as having a lot of other Pokemon like Grimmsnarl to be able to set the screens to kind of protect it a little bit more too. And of course, if you guys did end up seeing the video with the adaptability Basculegion, then you guys are definitely going to recognize this team because it is that same one. And of course, a big thank you out to Kumo for letting me use the team again. But I'm super excited to do some battles because I did really like to use Lurantis back in Sword Shield, especially during the Spike Myth era. So I'm excited to use it here and now in Scarlet Violet. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Alright, I'm not going to lie, I am a little worried that might be an imprisoned giraffe, but we're still going to do our best with it, and we're going to start with Cresselia to be able to set the Trick Room, as well as Grimmsnarl, because, again, screens for us, as well as the Spirit Break and Parting Shot as well. Parting Shot is something we won't be able to do because of the Armor Tail, but we can still move with like Spirit Break, and that lowers the special attack by a stage. So that's nice for a lot of them. So let's have Grimmsnarl and them to start, and then in the back, let's have, of course, Lurantis, and I think definitely Basculegion too. I think that's actually a pretty good team to go with. Again, we do have to worry about the Dark from Chi-Yu, into Basculegion, but at least we do have Aqua Jet if we don't have Trick Room up. So fingers crossed here. What do we see in the lead? The Giraffe. Again, something that I was a little worried about, to be honest with you, but I mean, shoot, we could just go Fairy, to be honest with you. Because then however they could terrestrialize into Steel and go for that. I'm still going to try for the Trick Room, despite the fact that they may go in prison. And let's still go with the light screen, though. Yeah, it's going to be a Steel Terra. And it makes sense, too. It's a good call. Fair. But even when we get a special attack drop here, or on the next turn when we do Spirit Break, assuming we get a Spirit Break off, we'll still lower their special attack by a stage, you know? Yeah, Terra Blast is a little scary. Okay, cool. Not that bad, though. Ooh, and it's Lord, too. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. But that's okay. That's okay, though. Let's go Lunar Blessing. They have one physical attacker in the back. And it's something that goes beyond Reflect, especially with like a Surging Strikes or something. So I'm not going to bother with the Reflect, honestly. I'm going to go for the Spirit Break to lower the special attack. Shoot, they have the priority on that. Well, that's going to be a problem then. Yeah, we get knocked out to that. And again, not like we could have went for a parting shot, though, so we would have had to just strictly take it out. Which is a little unfortunate. Obviously, the Lunar Blessing doesn't do anything. And the Dazzling Gleam. Again, something that we wouldn't be able to do anyways, so... While unfortunate, it's something we just have to essentially tolerate there, unfortunately. Alrighty, Lurantis. We're going to go for the... let's go for the Lunar Blessing again, because we know we're going to get hit here. And I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm over there. Yeah, it's not that strong. Lunar Blessing, that'll heal us up quite a bit. Yeah, this is where Lurantis really has to shine, honestly. Even the Psychic will survive that. Yeah, it's nothing. Get the Leaf Storm, we're going to be +2 then. Wow, that's a lot. They got a berry, but we're +2 now. We're going to be able to knock out with the same thing if we decide to go with that. So let's go Lunar Blessing again, and let's go Protect. Now they're going to think twice about going with it. Dragon Energy again, you know? Either way, though, we'll let them take a little more damage with the Life Orb. But again, we're going to Protect. We're going to go with the Lunar Blessing to be able to heal up just a little bit more. Question is, what are they going to do? Because they need to find a way to make it so they can't go Lunar Blessing anymore. Nice. Okay, so they don't take any more damage, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to be alright here. Get the Lunar Blessing again. Cresselia all the way back up. Lurantis heals. Wow, they're just going strictly into the Lurantis. And honestly, it makes sense, too, because 2 of our moves are literally just kind of blocked here. So let's go Lunar Blessing one more time. And I'm going to actually... Yeah, it's going to be a good move no matter what, because who do we have in the back? We got Basculegion. Yeah, we're fine with that. Let's Terrasilize in a water so that Terra Energy, or Terra Blast isn't going to do as much, because it's going to be a steel move and it's going to be resisted. So there we go. We get our Terra in. Again, we're going to be able to resist a Terra Blast here, because water does resist steel, which is fantastic. We're going to be able to knock out with the Pollen Puff over there, and then we're going to get one more Lunar Blessing. We're going to be able to Protect and then go for a Trick Room on the next one then. Ooh, how much are you going to do here? Yeah, not that much. Sorry, friend. A little more Life Orb damage. Lunar Blessing, we heal right back up. Lurantis back in the green. Psychic, it's going to bring it right back down to half. Ooh, a little more than that. Okay. There's the Pollen Puff, and you are gone. Let's go. Alright, so now we're able to set Trick Room if we need to, which we need to. Who are you going to bring out? Don't know who that is. Fluttermane, gotcha. What you gonna be? Speed? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, Cresselia is at full health though, so that's good. Let's go with the Trick Room, and let's go for a Protect. They're gonna have to double over into Cresselia, and even at that point, I don't know if they end up knocking it out. So we should be able to set Trick Room right here, and we should be good to go. Shadow Ball, get it down to about half. Not even. Let's go Cresselia. Terra Blast, like I said, they're going to have to double over there, but it's not going to be enough. Sorry. Let's go. Love to see it. Again, a little bit of Life Orb damage. I might actually let them just knock themselves out to Life Orb, to be honest with you. Although it is possible that they end up protecting with Fluttermane on this one, which would be a little unfortunate. Let's go with the Lunar Blessing again. I hate to be that person. I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm over there. Please don't protect with Flutter Mane. You're gonna ruin my entire plan. Oh, never mind. We missed. That just is the thing that ruined my plan. My bad. So we'll get the Lunar Blessing. We'll heal back up a little bit. That's why it's always tough to go with something that's not a 100% accurate move. You know what I mean? That's going to go over into them. And then I would imagine we're going to get like a Moonblast over into Lurantis, unfortunately. Nope, they're just going Shadow Ball over there. Look at that, Lurantis. They're ignoring you. You don't want to put up with that, now do ya? Come on. Alright, let's go Lunar Blessing here. Can't believe I'm going Leaf Storm again, but we're doing it. I feel like Terra Blast over into Drago would have been smarter, though. And that's why. That's okay, though. Again, we're going to get a little Lunar Blessing here. We're going to heal back up a little bit. There we go. And again, we should end up surviving a Steel Terra Blast here, pardon me. Dragon Pulse? Not so much, especially with a crit. Alright, but Basculegion is the mon that we have in the back, and I feel pretty good about that. In fact, that's not great. In fact, I feel so good about that I am not even going to go with the Leaf Storm over there. This time we're going with the Last Respects over there. Yeah, because based on who they have, I'm totally okay with that. So let's go Last Respects, and let's go Terra Blast over there to knock out. Last Respects because we've had two Pokemon that got knocked out. Should be able to knock out Flutter like that. And then, of course, trying to go for the double. I understand that. Sometimes it has to be your only out. Let's go. We get the Terra Blast over there, and a +2 we should be able to knock out. Yeah, absolutely. Again, that +2 from the Leaf Storm really helped. That's why I really wish we would have been able to connect with that second one so we could have been +4. But you know what? Again, +2 is still more than enough. Last Respects. Get out of here. And then now all we have to deal with is, I would imagine, Urshifu? It's possible it could be Chi-Yu, though. It's either Chi-Yu or Urshifu. Because they brought... Now I'm not going to speculate. We're just going to figure it out right here. I think. There we go. Okay. Yep, there's Urshi. And it's the water one, too. Okay. So let's go Last Respects. And let's go Leaf Storm. Fair enough, they're trying to wait for the end of the Trick Room. And it makes sense, too. All they would really have here, though, would be to go with a like a Drain Punch, then, over to Lurantis. But, again, Lurantis survives that, even though our Reflect is gone. I think it should survive it. So let's go Last Respects over there, and again, let's go Leaf Storm right there, too. And at +2, we should be able to knock it out again. Especially since it is super effective. Just gotta hope we don't miss this time, you know? But it's alright, I have full faith. I definitely think we'll be able to hit on this one. Question is, what do they choose to go into us, you know? And who are they going to choose to go into? Yeah, the close combat. Yeah, we survived that. Let's go. Defense fell. That's perfect. We're going to take it down to Sash or just completely take it out with the Last Respects. Completely take it out. And then the Leaf Storm, we're just going to say it was going to hit. It was going to clean it up in the very end. So, there we go. Again, even though Lurantis and, well, I guess Cresselia were out there for quite some time. Thankfully, Cresselia had the Lunar Blessing to be able to heal ourselves up. But, man, my goodness, Lurantis is just so good with that Contrary. Again, wish we could have gotten up to the +4 on the Leaf Storm. But again, at +2, we're going to be totally fine. Good game. Looks like we got a Sun team here, and honestly, that is a little scary. However, that could definitely benefit Heatran, so I think that's... Problem here, too, is the fact that if we set Trick Room, we're going to really help their Torkoal out a little bit, too. Alright, that's going to be a little rough, but you know what? Let's go Heatran, let's go Cresselia, let's go the bear, and let's go with Lurantis because it is a Lurantis video. So let's go out with them and let's hope that... I don't even know. Can't even think of anything. Let's just hope for the best here, you know? Alright, question is, who do they start? Did they go Torkoal and Flutter? Nope, Lando and the Dark Urshifu. Okay, well that's not great. That's not what we want to see by any means. That's fine. We're going to have to Terrastalize here into Bug. Let's go for the Heat Wave. Cresselia, can you survive one? Can you survive one? That's the question. I don't think so, but we're going to try it. Again, worst case scenario, we don't get our Trick Room off. And, but then in that case, we don't help Torkoal. So, you know, one way or another, we'll be alright here, no worries. And the Bug here is going to resist the Dark, which is awesome. I mean, that... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. My bad. Why was I so worried? Nice. We resist. Get the Heat Wave. Let's go. And we get the Trick Room. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we got the lefties. I don't think we really have to worry about a Lunar Blessing to start. I am going to continue to go Heat Wave, though. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind, too. That's good damage. I'm sorry, we don't... we resist the fighting, not the dark. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys, I'm getting my dark and fighting mixed up. There we go. Nice. On Heatran, okay. That's actually good, because Heatran would have, unfortunately, been weak to that. So that would have been really, really bad. There we go, we heal up just a little bit more. Is this going to be Torkoal? Huh? I would doubt it. I only say that because... Ooh, that's going to be bad because you got some flying moves here. Alright, that's not ideal, but... I'm okay with that. Let's go Heat Wave. Dazzling Gleam just ain't going to do much, though. Charizard is going to... Yeah, it's going to F them up. That means we're going to have to bring Ursaluna next. Or bring Ursaluna out next. I don't know if we'd be able to... let's go with the Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully we can knock out Landorus then. I'm guessing you're going to Terrastalize into Fire? Okay, never mind. You're going to Terrastalize into Water. That's fair too. Yeah, you're going to resist the Heat Wave here now. Hopefully we can get a burn. Yeah, nope. Yeah, not quite. No shot! No shot! Heatran misses on Heatran again. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but then the Air Slash will not... Well, excuse me. I was wrong. Does not quite knock out. Right. Unfortunately, we got to keep going Heat Wave here. How much longer do we have Trick Room? 2 more? It's fine. Let's go Dazzling Gleam again. We need one of us to get knocked out here. Lando gets knocked out, thankfully. But then I think that means that Heatran gets knocked out right here, too. And again, honestly, that is best case scenario right now. Only because then we can actually bring in... I'm going to bring in Lurantis because it needs to... Oh, bye, Cresselia. Okay. Because we need to allow it to get out there. You know what I mean? Perfect. Okay, we're only at 24, but that's okay. Got Lurantis now. That's alright. Lurantis is going to be strong against whoever comes out here, I'm telling you. Okay, well, just the opposite. But... oh, and I don't have my Terra. That's fine, though. Let's go with the Heat Wave here, because that'll be a pretty damn good move. Yeah, let's go Heat Wave here. I'm going to go Terra Blast down there, despite the fact that it doesn't do anything. Clear Smog doesn't do enough. Come on. That's not bad, all things considered. We get the Heat Wave. We should knock out Charizard. More than enough. That's perfect. And now the dimensions go back to normal. Which means that Torkoal, who did just go first on that last one, ain't going first this time. I honestly would have went with the Terra Blast up into Charizard to guarantee a knockout. But I thought maybe they would protect. But apparently, that wasn't going to be the case. Let's go. We got Heat Wave, and let's go for the Leaf Storm, despite the fact that it doesn't do much, but is the strongest move that we have. But that's fine. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Even if we would have missed the Heat Wave there, I think that we still would have been able to pick it up with everyone else that we had in the back. So there we go. Good game. We have a lot to worry about here with Lurantis. Unfortunately, because of the ice and, of course, the fire and everything like that. However... we can terrestrialize into water like we have done before. We just need to be worried about going with a Terra Blast this time, though. You know, I think Basculegion's going to definitely be out of the equation on this one. But let's start Cresselia, and honestly, I really liked having Heatran out there. That actually wasn't bad. And of course, Lurantis in the back. Ooh, that's going to be a problem, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, screw it. I'm still going to stick with this. Unfortunately, I think we're going to still have to go with the bear, though. Yeah, I think we're still going to go with the bear. Unfortunately, we do have two things that are really weak to ice, and we can only terrestrialize one. But I still think we can make this work, though. How are they going to stop Trick Room? That's the question. And hopefully they don't have an answer for that question, because that would be extremely unfortunate for us. Channel Glamora, and that's why I was a little worried to start Heatran, was because of the Glamora. Let's go Trick Room. And I think I'm going to Protect on this first one. Only because I know that the Earth Power is going to come right here. And I want to be able to make sure that we end up going first on whatever move we end up deciding to go with. And it's also possible that they don't, or that they think that we terrestrialize into grass here. The question is, will they be bold and make that prediction? Or are they just going to play it as if I'm not going to terrestrialize at all? And the fact that they are trying to figure that out right now leads me to believe that... Ooh, wow, okay. Big Gastrodon, that's fair. Okay, another ground. Here's what we're going to do is I'm going to go Calm Mind on this, and I'm going to swap into Lurantis. I only say that because we'll probably end up getting a ground move and potentially a Leech Seed. So, or maybe not, because they think that we might terrestrialize into grass, but that's going to be my assumption. I'm going to assume that that's going to be what they end up going with. They may end up terrestrializing Wo-Chien here too, which is a big possibility. Only because of the Heat Wave, you know. You can't protect from that the entire time. Okay, well that's a problem. Oh, the leech seed over there. Gotcha. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, Lurantis is going to go to sleep. That is unfortunate. Cresselia might have to swap out here, too. So I'm going to go into Ursaluna here. And I'm going to go for the Pollen Puff into Wo-Chien. Only because I would imagine that Gastrodon would protect, and they may protect with Wo-Chien too. But, at the very least, at least we have a shot of getting a 4x effective move off over on Wo-Chien. And it's a special attack, so it doesn't really hinder our attack. Perfect. Let's see what they do here. Taking a while. Withdrew Gastrodon. Okay. I'm actually a little surprised by that, to be honest with you. And there's Heatran. Okay. That's fair enough. As long as they don't protect here. Hi, Ursaluna. They don't. Let's go. Pollen Puff does so much. I love it. And they're doing the same to us. Hey. Go figure. I'd love to see it. Yeah, Lurantis is asleep, which is unfortunate, but what can you do, right? So I am actually going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Drain Punch over there. That's our Terra. We're a Ghost Terra. We might be able to work with that, honestly. We know who all their Mons are. No, that's rough. We can't do that. Let's go for the Drain Punch over there. At Leaf Storm, we're not going to wake up this first turn, so that's okay. They're going to go into a Grass Terra, and that's why we decided to go for the Drain Punch over there, because it would still be super effective. It's going to be Grass. That's not Grass. And they went for a Protect on that, too. That's rough. Yeah, I feel like Lurantis is about to get taken out right here, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. They're going Flash Cannon. It's a good amount of damage. I'll give them that for sure. Special Defense drop is rough, though. I'm hoping we can knock out Wo-Chien here, though. Let's get that Drain Punch again. Hopefully we can wake up, get a +2 here. It's going to be tough, though. Oh, actually, I could it Terrastallize? No, that would have been tough regardless. That's okay. Got Glamora. Alright, it's going to be a neutral move. Going to spread the Toxic Spikes, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Lurantis stays asleep. Yeah, it's not great damage, but not bad. But not bad. Take that back. Heat Wave. It's fine, knocks out Lurantis. We're still okay. Dimensions are back to normal, not ideal. Let's go with our Heatran. I think we know who we're going to Terrastallize now. So, let's go with the Heavy Slam over into Glamora. Actually, no. Let's go with the Body Slam up into Heatran because it's going to be the strongest. Let's Terrastallize into Bug. And let's go for the Flash Cannon. Now, the downside is they do have, I would imagine, a Flying Terra Blast here. So, it's going to be a little worrisome if they decide to do that right off the bat. Alright, let's see what happens. Bulletproof, let's go! No, thank you, my friend. You are not going to knock me out. Wow, a double special defense fall. Holy cow. Flash Cannon, goodbye, Glamora. And then this should bring them down to about half, I would imagine. Close to it, but we get the para, and honestly, that is one of the more important things here, to be honest with you. I wonder what that's going to lower their speed to, though. That's the question. Either way, our Heatran would be able to outspeed, and hopefully we'd be able to get a KO on like a Flash Cannon. Because obviously we can't go Heat Wave because they're Flash Fire the same way that we are, and the same way that they can't go for the Heat Wave either. But who knows? Let's see. Who's their last Mon? I think I totally forgot who it was. Oh, they still have Gastro, yeah. And then they have one more, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Wo-Chien. Wo-Chien. Alright, let's go for the... let's go for the Body Slam up into Gastrodon. And let's go for the Flash Cannon up into Heatran. We know we're going to be faster than the both of them because of the Para and Gastrodon. Good damage. Wow, they have the speed on Ursaluna. I guess Gastrodon isn't incredibly slow, but even so, that's fair though. Yeah, there's that Terra Blast that I was worried about. We survive it though. We have our lefties. Thankfully, Heatran has that bulk. We'd love to see that. Alright, we got Cresselia now. Thankfully, Heatran, as the bug type, is not weak to it. To the Ice Beam, that is. Let's go for the Lunar Blessing. Let's go Flash Cannon one more time. We'll heal up quite a bit here. As long as we can take them out up there, then I think we're going to be fine. Perfect. Alright, now all we have to deal with is, again, the Wo-Chien and this Gastrodon. What you going to go with, though? Don't like to see that. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, we could have actually kept Cresselia out there while we had Lurantis, because we could have went for the Lunar Blessing to, yeah, we could have went with the Lunar Blessing. Well, oh well, what can you do, right? Alright, so we've Altera'd already. Let's go for the Dazzling Gleam. I'm gonna go for the Heat Wave, too. That's fair. I can't be upset at that. Not much. Oh, you gotta hit over on Gastro, please. Yeah, there you go. And not much either way. But at least they get burnt. And honestly, that's going to be extremely important going forward. I'm going to get the Yawn too. Good thing is we should be able to knock them out with a Heat Wave on this next one. Unfortunately, we do go to sleep with Cresselia, though. At least Heatran does have lefties, so at least that'll be helping us heal up after every turn. They have the burn, which means... Okay, and they don't have a berry, which... Or, don't have a lefties, which means they might have a berry. Let's try to go Lunar Blessing, and let's go Heat Wave again. Dang. It's okay, though. As long as we hit over on Wo-Chien, we're going to be fine. Can't get the double. That's perfect. Creselia's fast asleep. But we hit the Heat Wave? Yeah, we do! Goodbye, Wo-Chien. Gastrodon is now at half. Does it have the berry, though? Question is it a citrus, or do they potentially have a pinch berry? Wow. Okay, they might have a pinch berry. Let's go. Again, thankfully with the bug type, we end up resisting that. And that's going to make it much harder for them to end up winning this. And especially the burn. That doesn't help them either. Alright, we got 2 Pokemon that are asleep, though, and that is a little unfortunate. We're just going to go attacks the rest of the way, I think. Let's do that, and let's go Flash Cannon. Battle was canceled because they knew that it was going to be really difficult to beat Heatran there with those Ice Beams. And then even worse against Cresselia because that's got more bulk. So, again, let's go. It's unfortunate that Lurantis got put to sleep and didn't get to do much in that last game, but again, that was my fault for not having Cresselia and keeping Cresselia in there to go for the Lunar Blessing, but either way, still ended up getting the dub. That's what I'm talking about. Good game. So I think that proves that Enamorus isn't the only good Contrary Pokemon in the regulation. Lurantis is really incredible, and again, having the Grass type is actually really good, especially against Rapid Strike Urshifu. You saw Gastrodon out there as well. And of course, having the Water Tear and having Terra Blast is really beneficial too, especially against like Firemons. But again, having the Leaf Storm, being able to raise our special attack by 2 stages, you saw how dangerous that was. Because a couple Pokemon that, you know, it's like, oh, it only took a third or just a little less than a half. Like on that next one, because you're +2, you're going to be able to knock out because you have double the power. So again, having Contrary, especially on a Pokemon like Lurantis, is extremely beneficial. And having that like range of moves there too with the Leaf Storm, the Water Terra Blast, and then the Pollen Puff, I think is really incredible too. And then having the ability to actually heal up with the Pollen Puff as an option if you're out there with another strong Pokemon that maybe has a super effective move against your opponents when Lurantis doesn't. It's nice to be able to go with the Pollen Puff to be able to heal them up too. But all around, I think Lurantis is a great Pokemon, especially with that Water Terra, the Terra Blast, and all that. And again, not the... or Enamorus isn't the only good Contrary user in Regulation D. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, Kumo, thank you very much for letting me use the team. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.